Alright, so before this video starts, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for no upload yesterday. I kind of had better plans if you guys didn't see. And a lot of you guys had some pretty interesting things to say. Bro has the average Gen Alpha kid setup. He just lowered his life expectancy by 40 years. Don't get hospitalized. Good luck. Bro's going to the doctor after he's finished. Traitor. For the all-time worst combo, Lunchly, KSI's music, and to top it off, the Hawk Tua podcast. Rip Soldier. Now, alright guys, I have to make a confession. That's not me. I didn't stoop down to those levels, but to whoever did, yeah, rest in peace.
Wow, it feels like something just dropped into my lower intestine. Hey, smells like cherry.
Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have updates over updates over updates, okay? Because if you guys aren't currently aware, apparently DanTDM just destroyed Logan Paul and KSI once again. But before we get into that, we have some updates on Logan Paul. Because apparently over the past few days, him and TommyInnit got into a little bit of a Twitter beef, and it truly is pathetic. So this all started out when TommyInnit actually had a tweet go viral. The tweet is currently sitting at 311,000 likes on it. Absolutely insane amount of likes on this. And this tweet was essentially pointing out that during I'm pretty sure this is Logan's podcast, during one of his podcast episodes, he had a segment within the video that he called Gaza Conflict. And during this whole segment, it was just Logan promoting Prime. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you why that's bad, no matter where you stand on this. You know, if you're gonna talk about a conflict, or you're gonna make it seem like you're talking about the conflict, but you're really just not going to, and you're going to promote your own, I guess, goods. And because a lot of people want to hear what you have to say about the Gaza conflict, you know, they're going to go to this chapter of the video thinking that you're actually going to be talking about it. And then instead, it's just you promoting Prime. You know, it's no matter where you stand on it, or regardless of whether or not you care about it, it's kind of a shitty thing to do. And this was Tommy sort of pointing this out, and it went viral on Twitter. And then from then on, it started a Twitter beef because Logan responded. And what better way for Logan to respond than releasing private messages that him and Tommy had in the past. And apparently this is supposed to be an own, guys. That offline glaze though. And then there's a screenshot of some text messages with him and TommyInnit. It looks like these are from October of last year, so literally a year ago. And we have Tommy here saying, "Destroy him, Logan. You have TommyInnit's full fate." A little bit later, "That was incredible." Logan responds and says, "Thank you, boss." Around 6 days later, Tommy says, "Hey Logan, hope you're well post-fight. It was fucking awesome to watch, man. I'm just wondering if you're around soon for a call. I'd really love to learn some more from you and ask you some good questions." 4 days later, he says, "New video was fucking awesome." And then Logan responds and says, "Hey, thank you, G." Now, okay, I'm gonna say what everybody is thinking right now. Logan really thinks that this is an own, leaking a private text conversation with him and TommyInnit, where essentially Tommy a year ago was congratulating Logan on a fight that he had, and how he wanted to learn some things from Logan because, you know, Logan is pretty successful. Like, I really don't see how this is an own, nor do I see how this is glazing. I mean, if we really want to talk about it, you know, it's like Tommy was being nice here. It wasn't like he was having some sort of meltdown or something and making himself look bad. No, he was saying good things about you. He was congratulating you on your fight and your new video and saying that it was awesome and stuff like that. How is that an own? And how is that glazing? Like, Logan Paul has fallen so far from grace, it's not even funny, because it's coming down to the point where Logan, in order to get a, I guess, comeback on somebody, he needs to leak their private messages to the internet, which is a really pathetic thing to do, especially for a content creator. And it definitely is not an own. Dude, these are from years ago. What does this prove? Exactly. KSI and Logan having a competition to see who looks the most pathetic. That's a year ago. You're annoying now. Exactly. What more is there to say? He took messages from a year ago. Like, he literally went in the text conversation and scrolled up like a year ago to when Tommy was congratulating him for things like his videos and, you know, his fight that he had. Apparently, I don't watch Logan Paul fights, he sucks, but I don't know, it just looks like Logan was looking for literally anything to use against TommyInnit, and it looks like this backfired significantly. Bro, this is from a year ago. He clearly hates your ass now. I mean, he should have hated your ass like a year ago because Logan did that scam and he scammed all of his fans. Just my opinion though. Wow, it's really getting to this point. Girl, be quiet. These are from a year ago. Got me defending TommyInnit. And it's like, man, how low can you go and how pathetic can you be when it comes down to a situation you could have simply ignored? Like, this is why I'm saying that they're coping. And sure, they can say, oh, well, I used the attention to promote my music or Prime or whatever. But no, dude, just sit down. It's a cope. Anyways, moving on. If you thought it ended there, well, no, it didn't. Because this is when the beef started. TommyInnit quote tweeted Logan Paul and said, if the same week I had a daughter, I also lost to a beef with TommyInnit, I would blank myself. Yeah, that's something I forgot. But last week, Logan literally, his wife gave birth to a child. And this is how he's conducting himself on the internet. It's ridiculous. What a huge own from TommyInnit, let alone that this post has almost 300,000 likes on it once again. Logan responds to this and says this: Tommy is lashing out because I've been neglecting him. Sorry I didn't chill with you, buddy. And then he shows 4 more screenshots of private text conversations. Just take a look. Tommy says, you in England at the moment. Logan says, yes, sir. Tommy says, oh, awesome. How long for? Logan says, leaving tomorrow, big dog. Tommy said, damn, I was gonna ask if you wanted to get coffee. Logan says, next time, boss. Tommy says, faux sure. Also, I would love to get your advice on some stuff sometime. I've been following pretty closely what you have said last year to me. It was really helpful. Logan says, hell yeah, boss, I got you. Tommy says, thank you, man. When would you be about? Now, let's be real, I really don't care to read the rest of these, so I'm just gonna put the rest of them up on screen. But pretty petty of Logan to bring private text conversations into this. And let's be real, this is definitely not an own. And the only person who was being owned here was Logan Paul. Anyways, moving on, TommyInnit responded and said this: why do you keep posting private messages of me being kind to you? Are you stupid? Exactly what I'm saying. And this tweet got significantly more likes than the other two. It has 430,000 likes on it. Like, holy shit, Logan. You gotta stop replying now. You gotta just take the L on this one. Logan responds and says, because you beg me for attention offline, then run to Twitter when I don't acknowledge you. Another fake internet kid. Or maybe, like the community note is suggesting, maybe it's because you put an advertisement of Prime during your Gaza conflict segment. Like, this guy is pathetic. Tommy responds and says, wow, you caught me red-handed. And this tweet adds another almost 200,000 likes to the amount of total likes that Tommy has received on all of his tweets regarding the situation. Now, if you guys happen to watch any other commentary YouTubers who covered this like a day ago, the reason why I held off is because this was a rapidly developing situation, and what we just went over was yesterday's back and forth. And apparently today, around an hour ago, I guess at the time of recording this video, Tommy put out this tweet: you man-child, leave me alone. And it's a text from Logan Paul saying, call me back, I think we should handle this like adults. Like, Logan, you can't say you want to handle this like adults after what just happened, okay? Honestly, Logan, I think you would be better off just being an adult like you want to be, and get off Twitter and tend to your family. And I shouldn't have to be telling you this. This should be just like common knowledge. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should go support your wife, fiance, whatever, and your newborn. Maybe you should do that. Now, anyways, moving on, it looks like TommyInnit also put out this tweet right here. And if anybody's gonna ask me what is going on here, I have no idea what is going on here. But since we're already here, let's just take a look at it. Now, I know this might come off as hypocritical after the past day, but I also have my own product to announce. I've been working on for a year or two now. Introducing the TommyInnit Vape by Vapely. Now, okay, I just looked at what this is all about, and there's a YouTube video attached, and it's essentially just a huge diss towards Logan Paul and KSI's new product.
Man, not sucking on anything is just so boring.
Not anymore, bro.
Yes! A Vapely.
I know, bro. I know.
And is it true that these are full of nicotine?
Yes, bro. Yes, it is. Healthy. Healthy, too. Can you try it for me?
I love you, TommyInnit.
I love you too, fan.
Do you think it's nice? I don't like it if you don't like it. Do you like it though?
This is mine. This is my product. I am so proud of it.
Use and
So
money
proud.
and go.
This is my product. I am so proud of you for buying it.
Vaping is good.
And what's crazy is I just got rickrolled because in his description, he has a link to vapely.org and it takes you just to a rickroll. That's hilarious. So it's very clear that TommyInnit is not going to be releasing a vape. If he did, he would get canceled. And this is just a huge diss. Go check it out on your own time, I guess, because I don't want to go over too much of it here. But yeah, this was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Not really the biggest fan of TommyInnit, but this was pretty good. Now, anyways, past the Logan Paul and TommyInnit drama, another thing that happened yesterday was DanTDM put out another tweet, and this was actually a tweet that a lot of people expected because there were memes about this around a few days before he posted this tweet. But essentially, there was this clip of the Incredibles movie where Mr. Incredible is hanging out with his family and, you know, working on himself and stuff. I should be showing a little bit of it on the screen, but yeah, that started going viral on Twitter since, you know, DanTDM wasn't responding, and that's what people believed that DanTDM was doing, you know, actually being a good father and good husband, you know, unlike Logan Paul and KSI, who are still stuck on DanTDM and TommyInnit. And I know not everybody is going to say that this is an own, but I believe that this was an own because DanTDM yesterday put out this tweet and he said this: living the dream, and then he has pictures here attached of him spending time with his family and his son, more importantly. And this tweet has almost 30 million views and over 500,000 likes on it. It's absolutely insane. KSI, after reading this, unbothered and living your best life. And then somebody put the Incredibles clip and said, bro for real created this. Like, man, I know a lot of people, including some of my closer friends, are saying that this really isn't an own, or the own that we believe it is. But this is obviously an own. And what's crazy about it too, is that KSI actually did respond to it. KSI said, happy for you, bro. Like, what? Dude, stop the cap. Get out of here. That's bullshit. You know you don't believe what you're saying right now, KSI. Somebody replied, happy for you, bro. And then they attached the coping behind a mask image. Pretty hilarious and quite frankly what is happening right now. You doing too much now. And then I'm not even gonna say this one right here, but it's accurate. JJ, please, just let it go, bruh. It's over. Community notes. KSI is most likely being sarcastic here since he has repeatedly tweeted at DanTDM trying to create drama over a comment Dan made about Lunchly. It is a one-sided argument where KSI constantly tries to belittle Dan. I mean, they're not wrong. Now, I'm not gonna say community notes are like the best thing ever, but they're not wrong here. And it's just hilarious because this is what KSI is doing. He's literally being this guy right here. He's talking to the wall. And nobody on the receiving side cares to even listen or acknowledge what he's saying. And that's what KSI should have done. Said nothing. But instead, he decided to say something and then he tried playing it off as, I'm promoting my music using this hate and this attention and da-da-da-da-da. Like, dude, just stop the cope. Just stop it. Like, this really isn't surprising to me that all of this would happen with KSI and Logan Paul, some of the biggest losers on the internet, but I can't believe it's gone on for this long. Like, sometimes you just have to realize that you're not gonna win, so you should just shut up, because it's not gonna make anything better for you. I mean, these two obviously, I mean, I'm not even gonna talk about Logan Paul, but at least KSI, he lost a shit ton of fans, and for the past 2 weeks, he's looked like a huge loser. Like, it truly is sad. But anyways, I think with all that being said, I'm going to be wrapping up the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because doing so will help promote the video more in the algorithm so that more people can see it. Thank you guys so much for being members to the channel. Your support really does mean the world to me and I really do appreciate it. My name is Breone and I will see you in my next video. Peace!